Hi everyone, welcome to Perspective 1111. My name is Nikki, and this is a twin flame divine energy reading for the sign of Cancer. Okay, if you are looking for a reading to find out if you're going to get the guy or girl, wrong reader or wrong reading. Okay, I do those readings, but this is a divine energy reading. Okay, my purpose and mission in this is to encourage and help bring awareness, conscious awareness, to what needs healing and how to heal it, understanding the energy that's going on within yourself and your divine connection, so that there is less resistance. Okay? Because when there's resistance to the energy, there's less healing. When you're consciously aware of what's going on and understand it, you can work with the energy instead of against the energy. That brings in healing on a deeper level, and therefore healing in a quicker linear time to self-love and oneness. And then what happens? Divine union, right? So this is a divine energy reading for the sign of Cancer, for a group of Cancers who are experiencing ascension through the twin flame template, through the twin flame program, through meeting and being activated to the contract by a divine partner, an ascension partner. Okay? So this is a twin flame divine soulmate energy reading. That said, Cancer, how's it going? Anybody who wants a personal reading, in any form, my information is below. And this hopefully will resonate with you. If not, take a look at one of your other signs. Maybe you're processing through a different part of your chart. Okay, guys? So I pulled the oracle cards ahead of time because these readings are already way too long for my liking, to be honest with you. But I pull the oracle cards ahead of time, and they're still pretty long. So I pull the overall energy here. I pull a Whispers of Love, a Akashic Tarot, and a Syrian Starseed Tarot. Overall, divine feminine and divine masculine energy. What is processing through on the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual level through each side. And then messages. At the end, I will pull an Atlantis card and messages from the divine feminine to the masculine, masculine to feminine. Okay? So let's get started. All right. Okay, so Cancer. The Whispers of Love card that came out for you guys was show simple acts of kindness. A simple act of kindness can energize you and bring happiness to those around you. And at first I was kind of like, because the Whispers of Love is the very first card I pull. And I was kind of like, that's interesting. Wonder how that's going to work in to the reading. Never underestimate spirit, guys, ever. Okay? Seriously. This came out with the Five of Flames. And with the Akashic Tarot, Divine Physician, number 6, which is about love, right? Love and healing. So, Five of Flames here. This is a card of inner conflict, okay? Inner conflict and outer conflict, really. In the Syrian Starseed deck, it doesn't just represent inner conflict. It represents like a butting of heads, a butting of ideas, right? Which is conflict, right? Butting of ideas or expectations or butting heads with somebody. It talks about how we all are individuals and we all have our ways and beliefs and thoughts and ideas and plans, etc. And how they don't always match up with everybody's around us. And the Five of Flames is representation of a change, right? It's a number 5, so a 5 is always an opportunity for some sort of change. And this card actually suggests uniting the ideas into one flame, right? Into one idea to satisfy all parties involved, finding some sort of mutual understanding. No one person is ever right. Definitely. Okay. Everybody has, it talks about everybody being part of the whole, which is unity consciousness. Everybody being part of the whole. And then it came out with the divine physician, which is about healing, which is about sharing your light with others, which is about using your words, your thoughts, your actions, and your divinity to bring about healing within yourself and to bring about healing in others around you. So the way that this goes together, simple acts of kindness, uniting individual flames into one, and sharing your light with yourself and those around you for divine healing. It just all fits, right? So the overall energy for Cancer for the month, for the divine energies anyway, is about inner healing of yourself and inner healing of your environment and inner healing of others around you in some way, shape, or form. So let's see what the individual cards say as they came out. In the divine masculine side of the energy, we have inner child. And inner child talks about traumas and upset that we've had in our life. As infants, we can experience things like separation from our mothers. We can experience fear. You know, if we're alone in a room and we're crying and we don't hear anybody around and nobody seems to be coming, we can express all kinds of things. It also talks about, you know, traumas, perceptions, because the reason why we end up with a lot of stuff in our inner child, guys, is because when we experience things at certain ages, we experience and we take on the energy of that experience from the perception and understanding of the age and maturity and energy that we are in that present moment, right? So from a child's perspective, dad, who was working his ass off, right? Who was working his ass off 14 hours a day and was trying to provide for the family. That's not what we see, is it, as a child? As a child, what we see is we get up for school and dad has already gone to work. And then we get home from school and we have to have dinner and dad isn't home yet. And then we're in the bath and dad's walking in the door and he wants to eat his dinner and he's tired and he's hungry. And we only have about a half hour before bedtime. So to us, we experience abandonment, possibly rejection. And then we trap that wound. And we can develop patterns as adults based on these experiences at any level, at any age. So infancy, toddler, young child, older child, young teenager, middle teenager, young adult, right? Until we have a maturity about us where we can fully understand each experience as we are having it. And even then, we struggle as adults because we have patterns and programs and beliefs that we run on based on things that we've experienced as a child, based on also energy that we have been taught by religion, by parents, by society, and as well as energies that we inherit through our DNA, down through the lineage, right? And these develop patterns in us. And these patterns affect us on multiple levels. They create actions and reactions and patterns in the way that we process and handle things, in the way that we go about our day-to-day lives. So this month is all about bringing awareness to the inner child. So watch for habits and patterns, actions and reactions that you have, and take a minute to think, could this actually be something that is developing from an inner child? And learn to do some inner child meditations. Be a parent. Reparent your inner child, literally, through meditation. Reparent your inner child, literally, through meditation. So, let's get some clarity here in the mental space of the divine masculine energy under the umbrella of inner child. Okay, so the main focus for the month will be inner child, and this is the mental, the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual aspects that come together, working through, okay, the energy of inner child. Can we get some clarity, please, on winter? Clarity on winter in the physical space of the divine masculine energy for Cancer. Clarity on winter, please. Stop. Okay, well, that makes sense. And that makes sense. Okay. So winter can be a marker. Any season can be a time marker. But the feeling that I'm getting from this is it's more about freezing out something. So in the physical here, the divine masculine energy may be freezing out something, right? Putting the brakes on a particular area or a particular part of the being, okay? So winter is about like freezing, right? Cold. It's cold. It's freezing things. Things are stagnant in the winter. Things go to sleep in the winter, right? They're not aware and vibrant and growing. They go to sleep in the winter. And then clarifying the energy of winter here, we have the High Priestess in reverse. So this is not listening to your intuition, right? Not listening to your intuition, blocking out the intuition in some way, shape, or form here. And then we have the Ace of Wands upright. So this is a new idea, a new spark, a new inspiration here. So blocking your creative energy. Blocking the flow of your creative energy here in the physical. Not allowing something to flow through. Not having the clarity from your inner guidance, from your intuition, from your higher self, from spirit, from the cosmos here. And that is blocking some inner child healing here for you. In the mental space, we have free will. What can you tell us about free will, please? Free will in the mental space of Cancer. What can you tell us? This one, thank you. Can we get another one, please? Thank you. Okay, we have 10 of Cups in reverse here. And that came out with the 10 of Swords in reverse. So not allowing something to die, guys. Something that needs to end, a cycle that needs to finish, but you're not allowing it, okay? You're holding on to something that is making you feel unfulfilled here. And this is on top of free will. So this is a mental decision that you're making. A mental decision that you are making day to day. Maybe it's based on a belief. It's probably, well, I'm going to tell you right now, it's based on something that was developed in the inner child, that is being held onto by the inner child. And this is what's causing this freeze out here. This is what's causing this disconnect in your intuition. Okay? It's a free will choice that you have made on some level that is blocking your abundance, your fulfillment, that you are not allowing some sort of cycle to end. You are not allowing it to let go. So you are mentally making this decision. This is a conscious decision you have made on a pattern, based on a pattern or a belief or a trauma that has been developed in your inner child. This is why inner child has come out here. Okay? In the emotional space, so the heart space, we have big dreams. So big dreams indicates to me that, you know, your heart is big. You want love. You want to invite love in. You want to put love out. You have all these big dreams and plans that you are emotionally attached to. But something is blocking your intuition and creative energy here. And the ability to feel fulfilled, because there's something in the mental energy that you are not letting go of. Let's see what big dreams is about. Well, okay, well, it can go either way, right? Depending on what cards come out. So you either have these big dreams and your heart is expansive about it and really wants it, or you're not allowing your heart to dream, and that's what I'm kind of hearing that. Yep. As soon as I started saying that, you're not allowing, I got this big yes feeling. Yeah, oh my gosh. Spirit never amazes me, really, seriously. Judgment is the truth in reverse. So you're not hearing the truth. You're not feeling the truth. You're not allowing the truth to come through to your heart in regards to your fulfillment of your hopes and dreams here. Okay? So that's what big dreams is about. There is something that you are not, the divine masculine energy within is blocking this truth, okay? Is blocking this clarity, is blocking this judgment, is blocking the higher self. So blocking the intuition, blocking the creative energy. There's something in the mental energy that you're holding steadfast to, that is preventing the realization of your hopes and dreams in your heart space, that is preventing the heart space within the divine masculine side of the energy from accepting and acknowledging the truth. In the spiritual space here, we have action. So the spiritual energy is coming in with action. The universal energy is coming in with action here. Get some clarity on action, please. The spiritual energy in the divine masculine side is working on increasing your power, your inner power, okay? Increasing the intuition, increasing the spiritual energy, increasing the communication, increasing the passion, trying to bring in some leadership qualities. The King of Wands is very business-oriented in leadership. He has passion and desire and drive. And Nine of Cups, which is all your wishes, right? These are your wishes. Nine of Cups are your wishes. The Star card is faith and hope and the granting of your wishes through faith and hope. But you're not allowing judgment in. In the heart space, you aren't feeling it. You aren't feeling that whatever it is that you're desiring, whatever big dreams that you are desiring are going to come to fruition. You're not believing it and feeling it. So the spiritual energy is coming in to increase the desire and the passion and the creativity here in accordance to your wishes. You are wishing this. You're wishing this, but mentally you're blocking it. So you're not believing that it can ever happen. You're not believing it can ever come true. So therefore your intuition and creative energy on the divine masculine side, is blocked. And this has something to do with the inner child. So when you do your inner child work, go into meditation, set the intention that you're going to reparent. You are now reparenting your inner child. Picture your inner child. Talk to your inner child. See what your inner child says back to you. Picture your inner child of you, of divine feminine, and of divine masculine, and talk to them each separately. Find out what's going on with the divine masculine inner child here, and reparent the inner child of the divine masculine. Okay? In the divine feminine energy here, we have communion. This is a card of union. This is like the union energy. This is the yin and the yang. This is the balance and harmony of the inner masculine and feminine energy. This is the self-love, right? The balance, the harmony, the sharing and caring, the embracing of both of the energies within. And in regards to this energy here, this is the energy that is helping in the divine feminine side of Cancer this month. So this desire for union, it'll either be a desire for union, or it could be something to do with inner growth, coming into self-union here. In the physical space for the divine feminine energy, we have twin flame. So this could be you actually meet your twin flame. It could be your twin flame comes back into your life. It could be that you're longing for your twin flame in a very physical way. This card talks about the longing for the twin flame, talks about the longing for love, and how it's a misconception that we shouldn't long for them in any way, shape, or form. We are spiritual beings, but we are also human beings. And part of being a human being is that desire to share, to give, and to receive love, and to express it in a physical way, to be able to touch it and taste it and feel it, and experience it in that way, and to give it out in that way. So longing is a part of the human experience. Dwelling in the longing, not good. But to have the desire for union is not bad. Okay? That is a misunderstanding where they say, as soon as you don't desire it anymore, then it'll happen. In a degree, yes, because they're talking about the dwelling in the longing, that constant pounding of every second of every day, of every minute being about having to be with your twin. Everything you do, everything you say, everything you think is all about how can I get with my twin. That's bad. That's bad. But the inner acknowledgement of I love my twin unconditionally and completely, and I release him or her to their journey and me to mine, and I'm just going to hold the space of just having this love for them. And when you hit a longing for, a little bit now and then, you're human. And there's no shame in that. There's no shame in that. Acknowledge it. Acknowledge it. Longing for my twin. Bummer. Acknowledge it. Experience it. Let it flow through you. But don't dwell in it. And then we have fear in the mental space. So there's some kind of fear here, a mental fear. And this is probably has something to do with this decision, this free will decision that is blocking the divine masculine energy from really feeling the intuition, from really feeling the truth, from really acknowledging, from really feeling the truth here, from really believing and hoping and having faith so that wishes can be fulfilled. In the heart space over here, guys, we have victim. So some kind of victim mentality. And then we have lessons in the spiritual. So let's see what we can, clarity we can get on the physical twin flame, please, in Cancer's divine feminine physical space. Clarity on the twin flame card in divine feminine's physical space. One. Okay, well, that makes sense. Okay, so we have Eight of Cups, which is walking away. Walking away, turning your back on something here. So this is about, in the physical here, maybe you've made a decision, a mental decision, that you're just never going to be fulfilled. This is never going to happen. And so now you are walking away because you didn't have enough patience here. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is about putting in the work in something, wanting to create something. It grows to a certain point and then you are waiting. And it's patience. It's a card of patience. So this is indicating to me that you either have to let go of a very overwhelming longing and exert patience, or you are saying, screw it, not even going to deal with it anymore, not even going to deal with it, and not exerting patience. So how that resonates with you, but that's what's happening in the divine feminine physical space within Cancer here. In the mental space, we have fear. So what is this fear about? I know what my inner is telling me. Let's see what the cards say. I know what I'm hearing about it. Let me get some clarity on fear, please, in the mental space for Cancer. Divine feminine energy, fear for Cancer. Conflict, Five of Swords. This is the card of fighting a battle and losing a war. This is inconsistency, okay? This is feeling like you've fought this battle before over and over and over and over and over again, but it's still showing up. So it's like this big long war with all these tiny little battles, and so there's no consistency of peace here for some reason. There always seems to be some sort of conflict going on here. What else can you tell us about this fear, please? Six of Cups, and this is in regards to a soulmate, something from the past. This is also a card of inner child, guys, okay? Six of Cups is either an inner child. It's reminiscing on bad memories. It's being stuck in the past, and this is exactly what I was saying when I said I have a feeling. I know, like, what I'm hearing in my head. This is about this fear. This fear is about it never being over. This fear is about constantly doing this work, or feeling like you've done enough work. Let me tell you guys, it's a lot of freaking work. If you think for 1 minute that you have done energy work for 3 months, and so therefore you should be close to union, no, nowhere near, guys. I'm sorry. If you are a twin flame, maybe those accessing the template that aren't the original might not have as much, but the original for sure, 100%, I'm telling you, it's years. Okay? Those that are accessing through divine soulmates, that are accessing the template, that are extensions of the program, and so a part of the program in that way, just on a different way. None is more important than the other. Okay, don't misunderstand what I am saying. Twin flame is twin flame. The journey itself is the same. The experience here in the physical world is the same. So don't misunderstand and everybody start getting all upset saying, well, you know, blah, blah, blah. Because that's not what I'm saying. It's a lot of healing, guys. It's a lot of healing. Okay? Some people, years. Some people, 3 to several years. Some people, 2 or 3. I don't know anybody, and I can mean me myself. I've been doing energy healing. Well, I've slowed down a lot now because I'm like really, really good balance, and have learned to do a lot of things on my own, and have learned different healing modalities myself, and now I offer energy healing to people. But where I was in my vibration when I started this journey, and I was doing energy healing every 2 weeks with a healer, and it has been just over 2 years. And I mean every 2 weeks with a healer faithfully. Not just Reiki, okay? Different modalities, different types of healing, releasing trapped energies, limiting beliefs, all kinds of different things. And I'm telling you, I'm a different person. I'll tell you that. Huge, huge difference. So I'm getting the feeling this fear is about this never going to happen. This fear is about this big dream not being realized. Okay? This fear is about these wishes never coming in. And so therefore, screw it. But you haven't really. You've made a free will decision to, but you haven't really, because the 10 of Swords is here. So deep down inside, you're still desiring it. And this is where the pain comes in, and this is where this victim mentality will come from, here in the heart space of the divine feminine energy. Okay? Because woe is me, right? That's victim mentality. Can we get some clarity on victim in the heart space for divine feminine Cancer? For divine feminine Cancer, please. Spirit cracks me up. Yep. Okay, so we have 3 of Pentacles, so working on something, collaborating, working on something, trying to build something, trying to create something here. And then we have the 9 of Swords in reverse, which is a card of depression, which is a card of overthinking, which is a card of mental anguish in the heart space. And this is what's causing victim mentality, right? It's not coming to fruition. Not enough patience. saying screw it, not enough patience, but not really letting it go either. Being stuck in the past, being stuck in past memories here, and being stuck in a state of conflict because of that in regards to union. Working on it, wanting to work on it, putting in work on it, but being overwhelmed with all these thoughts. I'm going to tell you half of these are probably limiting beliefs and traumas that are stemming from the inner child. This reading is really insinuating there is a ton of healing that needs to be done in the inner child that needs to be addressed here for this group. In the spiritual energy here, we have lessons. What are the lessons about, please? What are the lessons about? What can you tell us about the lessons, please, for clarity? Clarity for lessons. Okay, so we have 8 of Wands and 2 of Swords. So 2 of Swords in reverse here, we have not making a decision. 2 of Wands, it's literally a mental decision not to make a decision, okay? 2 of Wands here in reverse, though, is not only, 2 of Wands upright is not seeing the truth, so making a decision not to make a decision, right? So 2 of Wands in reverse is you're not seeing the truth. You don't know the truth. There's no clear answer. So you're making a decision not to make a decision, but you know the truth. You know it. Here's the moon right here in the emotions. So you know the truth. You feel the truth. You feel it. Okay? And then 8 of Wands in reverse is a lack of communication. It's a lack of, it's a lack of communication. It's just, this is fast-moving energy here. And in the reverse, it's just no communication. And immediately I'm hearing intuition with it, because wands they're not just about communicating in the physical, okay? Wands is your spiritual, your creative, passionate energy. It's communication within yourself. It's communication within your body, from your higher self to your mind, to your conscious self, from your subconscious and unconscious self to your conscious self. It's communication from you to your twin that is not in a physical form. It's communication from you to spirit. It's communication from cosmos to you. It's communication, it can represent communication in a very physical way, but it's more of an internal communication. It's body language, it's expression, okay? And it's intuition. And here's the intuition blocked in the physical of the divine masculine energy over here. And the spiritual trying to increase in the divine masculine energy, the desire and the communication, the creative energy here. This is about learning a lesson to a degree. Okay, learning a lesson about healing is what I am hearing here, and this is what the cards are indicating. So learning a lesson about metaphysical healing, about the power of healing. Your advice cards just blew me away, guys, seriously. 25, alchemy. This is divine alchemy. Divine alchemy is divine chemistry, right? Energy chemistry. Divine physician is divine alchemy. Joining 4 flames to become 1, or 5 flames to become 1, is divine alchemy. Okay? Learning about healing is divine alchemy here. And you have angelic help, okay? You have angelic help. This is a 7 card. You have the ability, Cancer, to transform this. You have the ability to transform this. When I asked for advice for you on healing, I got books. Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. And as I pulled the card, I heard information. That's the word that came through. As I pulled the card and looked at it and said books, life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, I got information. So it's more about reading them as opposed to writing them. And I thought, well, that's not really giving somebody advice on healing. Let me pull another card for them. So I pulled another card. What came out? Workshops and seminars. There's only these two cards in the whole freaking deck, guys, that have anything to do with learning in this way, in this physical way, like through books and seminars and courses and stuff like that. There's only these two cards. Like, seriously, you can't make this shit up. I'm telling you, you can't make this shit up. So you're being advised here. You are strong healers. You've got alchemy here, divine physician here. You're being advised to take courses. If you don't want to go to an energy healer and have an energy healer working on you every couple of weeks or whatever the case may be, you are being told you have the ability, you have the power within you to be a healer. You can transform this yourself. You just need to take some healing modality courses. So whatever turns your crank, whatever you're drawn to, okay? Being a healer, guys, I'm telling you, it's about believing it, okay? Believing the energy is there and creating it from the energy that is there. You have the ability to do this, Cancer. I keep hearing it so strongly that many of you have the ability to really transform this, to really create some divine alchemy here. And then we have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And I just can't imagine a better card to come out with this advice of learning about healing, learning how to heal yourself, learning. I'm going to share this with you. Okay, these cards here are called Heal Yourself. They're not the cheapest cards. I think they were about $47 on Amazon. I only got them last week. And like I said, I'm a healer now too. And it comes with the book called Heal Yourself. And I'm really impressed with this. For example, Divine Alchemy gives you an explanation on the card, but then it gives you an action to take. And it says, rub your hands together vigorously for 40 seconds. Then place your hands a few centimeters apart and visualize. So while they're heated up, right, because you're increasing your energy, and visualize a golden ball of light. Focus your intention on what it is you would like to create and place your intention into this golden light. Then move your hands towards your heart. Breathe it in. Accept it into your heart. Set the intention, guys, for it to come into your heart. Then move your hands towards your heart. Feel your heart expand and grow full. Ask your higher self to guide you towards your deeper expansion and evolution. And this, so it comes up, it gives you ideas on how to heal, right? On how to work the metaphysical energies to create healing for yourself. So if you don't want to go to a course or a seminar or a workshop or read a whole bunch of books, get something like that just have small amounts. And it will, they're not big, huge healing modalities, and you can do a lot more if you actually go and learn some healing modalities. But these are significant hints and ways to move things along. So you can do something like that with your inner child. Do a small inner child meditation. Get in touch with your divine feminine, divine masculine inner child, right? Talk to them. Ask them. What are they afraid of right now, or whatever the case may be. Take that with them, put it in a box in the meditation, and tell them we're going to blow it up together. And you blow it up, and then take after you're finished your meditation or whatever the case may be, tell them you'll be back. Hug them, love them, coddle them, tell them you're looking out for them. They don't have anything to be scared of anymore. You're in control. And then when you come out of your meditation, you know, do something like that, right? Do something like that. Put the divine energy in your heart and set the intention that this is healing for your inner child. This is healing for your inner child on letting go of the wound that was let go of, that you blew up the last time that you were in, or when you just came out, or whatever the case may be. Okay? So make the effort. Make the effort, Cancer, because I'm telling you right now, you have the power. You have the power to do this. You really, really do. You have the power to heal yourself to oneness. You have the power for self-love to come into balance. So walking away, whether you're walking away and being patient, or whether you're walking away because you're just done, you just don't have any patience, or whether you're thinking about walking away from the journey, you have the free will. You can walk away from the journey at any time. But the planet is in ascension. The entire planet is in ascension. The collective human consciousness will be coming up behind the divine collective. The twin flames and twin souls, starseeds, light workers are all going through the ascension progress a little bit sooner than the remainder of the collective. So the remainder of the collective will be going through these processes as well. It's just going to be in a different way, through a different catalyst. The twin flame template will be expanding, so more twin flames will be coming on board and doing it that way. Other people will be triggered to different contracts for ascension, whatever the case may be, but everybody has to ascend, okay? Everybody has to ascend to unity consciousness. So that's your divine energy reading for Cancer, twin flames, and divine soulmates. Oh, we forgot. Let's pull an Atlantean card. Atlantis card. I keep saying Atlantean card, but they're called Atlantis cards. That's the name of the deck, Atlantis. And being a Syrian Blu-ray, Sirius is very connected with Atlantis, Lemuria, and Egypt. So I love these cards. Can we get some advice, please, for Cancer? Cancer, twin flames, can we get some advice, please? Thank you. And we have blessing. You have the ability to pour divine energy onto anyone or anything by the power of your intention. Divine alchemy, guys. Okay? Blessings beautify the crystal formations within water and light up cellular structures of all creatures. In golden Atlantis, the people constantly channeled divine blessings to their friends, families, animals, plants. As a result, everyone had everything radiated with vitality. What? How can this be? Spirit blows my mind. Seriously. In the golden Atlantis, the people constantly channeled divine blessings to their friends, families, animals, and plants. The divine physician is about sharing your light, spreading it out amongst yourself and others for healing, right? For healing and growth and encouragement, divine alchemy. Wow. Give blessings. Your guidance is to bless everyone you meet today. Blessing. Random acts of kindness. Your guidance is to bless everyone you meet today. Blessings, silent or loud, allow a divine light to flow from you to others, whether friends, enemies, or strangers. This touches them with love and helps to open up their hearts. Bless food, water, animals, and trees, knowing that you are lighting up the world around you. Remember, all you give out returns to you multiplied. Multiplied. multiply, guys. Use your power to light up the world. I am telling you, Cancer, you have the power to do this. You have the power to do this. You have the expansive heart to do this. You have, you are in touch. You are in touch with yourselves. You're a sign. You're a water sign, an emotional sign. You need to feel, because this is what makes energy healing powerful, and this is what makes it work. Believing it and feeling the belief in it. Okay? So that's my advice to you guys. And Spirit's advice to you guys. We're going to pull a message from your divine masculine to your divine feminine, and from your divine feminine to your divine masculine. Cards are so weird to shuffle. Okay, let's see. Can we get a message, please, from the divine feminine to the divine masculine? From the divine feminine to the divine masculine, please. And from the divine masculine to the divine feminine, please. From the divine masculine to the divine feminine, please. Thank you. Oh my goodness, they're so weird. They're not even straight right now. Okay, so from the divine feminine to the divine masculine, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Random acts of kindness again. Being true to yourself, being true to others. Not denying yourself something because it's hard, or it doesn't seem to be working, or because other people are telling you you're nuts, okay? And from the masculine to the feminine, look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. Wow, perfect messages, guys. Perfect messages. Awesome. You can do it, Cancer. You can do it. Do some inner child work this month. The energy is there to support you. It's right here in the divine masculine energy, okay, in Cancer. So anything you do in your inner child work is going to be amplified, because the energy is right here supporting you for union, okay? The union energy is here. The divine alchemy energy is with you. That's divine alchemy. Union is divine alchemy. Okay, the integration of the masculine and feminine, of the two polarities, of the magnetic and the electric, right? It's with you. You can do this. You can do it, Cancer. Woo! I love this reading, guys. I do. I love all these cards that are saying, like, you're freaking powerful, Cancer. You're powerful. You can do it. You can do it, guys. You can do it. Okay, so that's your divine energy reading for the month. Have a great May. Try and do some work. Stay positive. Believe in yourself. Believe in what you know. Believe in what you feel. Okay, guys? Wishing you love and light and sending you all kinds of healing energy. All right, see you next month. Bye.